Right. Tell me, why do you want to go to US?
Well, officer, I'm deeply fascinated by the
Let's start off. Tell me, why do you want to study in the US?
Well, officer, I'm deeply fascinated by the intersection of
Mm-hmm.
cybersecurity and
Yeah.
artificial intelligence. And pursuing a master's degree
Mm-hmm.
from United States in cybersecurity with an emphasis in artificial intelligence will help me
Yeah.
fulfill my academic goals and career
Mm-hmm.
aspirations. Along with my academic pursuit, I'm looking forward for the networking opportunities
Yeah.
among the cybersecurity
Yeah.
professionals and other tech enthusiasts of my niche. That's why I'm to travel.
All right. Tell me, which major, what major are you trying to, are you planning on doing with Webster University?
Yes,
Which major?
cybersecurity with an emphasis in AI.
Why do you want to do that, and why do you want to do this?
Well, during my bachelor's days, I grew my interest in the field of
Mhm.
cybersecurity, and I had done a few online courses on this field.
Yeah.
And at present, I want to gain some formal degree in this field, and I choose this.
That's right. And tell me why. Okay, tell me your dream. What's your plan after you complete this degree with Webster University?
Well, after my graduation, I'm intended to return back to Nepal to begin my entrepreneurial journey
Yeah.
here in Nepal to
Mhm.
give various cybersecurity service to my clients like digital information security, digital forensics,
Mhm.
penetration testing, and vulnerability assessment of business networks, etc. That's my
Wonderful job. And tell me why US? You know, there you can go to India or some other country, but why are you considering America as your destination for your study?
Well, officer, I had done a lot of research on various universities across the globe, but I find Webster University from United States a perfect fit for me,
Mm-hmm.
as AI is the growing field,
Mm-hmm.
and cybersecurity is my dream,
Mm-hmm.
and the intersection of in the program on the intersection of these two major are provided in Webster University. That's why I choose United States and Webster University.
That's great. That's wonderful job. And tell me again, who will be sponsoring for your education while you're in the US?
My parents will gonna be my sponsor for
Mhm.
my US stay and study over there. My dad is a businessman. He owns a dairy-based product industry back home in Pokhran, and my mom is a government officer. She has been serving for Nepal Police for last 27 years. Currently, she
She's
is
a police officer.
yes.
What post? What post she's at?
She is assistant sub inspector in Nepal Police.
All right. I'll say.
Yes.
Okay, that's wonderful.
And they have allocated sufficient fundings from their savings for my everyday studies.
Okay, that's wonderful job. I think you're doing very really good than before, and you'll bring a visa. But I want you to really practice even more, because your interview is coming very soon. This is what you need to really do. So, have you ever? That's out of the interview. Have you ever tossed the pistol?
Sorry?
Did you ever toss the pistol? Pistol, gun.
No, no.
She doesn't bring that at home.
Yes, I does that much.
Okay, you haven't played that. There are six bullets on the pistol that
Yes,
your mom
yeah,
carried.
the
Sixter.
American pistol during the
Yeah.
time of elections, he had brought that home and
Really? Oh, election. Okay, when last year,
uh,
2 years ago.
yeah, 2 years ago.
Okay, so they get the authority to carry that at any time wherever they go to, and where is your mom is actually in Pokhara?
Currently she's in Pokhara.
Which
In
office is
Gandaki
it?
province police headquarters.
Oh, what is her name?
Mithu
Oh,
Sade.
okay, okay, that's great, great. And yeah, see, they get the chance to carry that all the time. But if they lose it, then job will be fired. So very tough, and they cannot. Yeah, so that's what they do. But you guys don't want to carry that pistol. Or some are commenting about pistol. So I've seen that sixer. They call it sixer for sub inspector and the inspector. I think they'll get more than that.
Yeah, they are more authority and more.
Yeah, yeah, more guns and. That's wonderful. That's great. Great to know about that. And I think you're doing a great job on your interview. And I want you to practice more that you really get a visa. Okay? Go home, practice more.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Hey, you don't want to comment this, Sandeep. If you really don't like the YouTube or what we do, I don't want you to stay with us. You have the right to go ahead. I don't want anyone to comment just like this. So we talk about visa, we talk about anything that we want to. Okay, make sure you're very respectful about your friends or about what we say. If you're not really in here, it's not none of your business. You don't have to do it. You're not really welcome to subscribe, or you're not really welcome to watch or do anything what we do. Okay, so that's all. Tell me, Binita, Anjali, why do you want to study in the US?
Sir, I'm a student of biology sector and pursuing a master's degree in the United States will provide me a global perspective in a field
Okay.
as well as
Can you speak a little loud?
having graduation with a very well reputed country. There will be lots of career opportunities opened up for me as well as it helped me to succeed my dream in Nepal.
That's great. Okay, and I want to know why. Okay, who will be the sponsoring person for your education in the US?
My family is going to
What are your
sponsor.
parents doing? Do you think are you sure they can afford that education for you?
As sir, my mother is a businesswoman and she has a retail business of
Yeah.
department store
Yeah.
in Pokhara and in my home city. And my father is a manager of manufacturing company in Dubai and the annual income 35 to 40 USD dollars.
US dollar. The USD means United States dollar. That's a short form of US dollar. Okay, you don't have a USD means it's already United States dollar. Uh, there's a Canadian dollar. Okay, so it's a USD means United States dollar. You say US
US dollar.
dollar or USD.
USD.
Okay. Wonderful job. And tell me, I see that you've chosen Southeast Minnesota State University, and I want to know why you chose this university.
The reason why I'm drawn to this university is it is a very affordable.
Affordable.
And
Say it affordable.
it is very affordable.
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 Affordable. Okay, it is
Affordable.
very affordable, and
And it has the same fee for the domestic and the
international
students.
students, and
And
the
it-
housing fee is also really affordable, and my parents can easily afford this. And also this has a very great curriculum and program, a strong department of the biology. So that's why I chose this university. Okay. So this is what you want to say. And tell me, what are your plans? Tell me, what is your dream, and how does that relate with the course that you're trying to do right now with Minnesota
my
State
dream
University?
is to be a professional physician, and my course is really into it.
Why do you want to be the physician?
As I want to give the critical care to the Nepali people who deserve. So I want to bring some changes. In
Yeah, there is a
Nepali.
need of really qualified people in Nepal, and
Yeah.
we don't have a very big hospital. When people want to, this is what you say. People, you don't want to make like, there are people that make a story like, oh, my dad, my mom's friend died, something. Rather than that, there is a serious need of people, such as if you want to go for psychology or nursing or biology, chemistry, mathematics, computer gaming, whatever. There's a serious need of people in Nepal, because anytime when people have to get treatment, Anjali, they have to go to China, they have to go to India, they have to go to America or some other country, and Nepal, they cannot provide that. The reason for that is there's no specialist. Okay, and then there are like two doctors who can just do the operation for kidney, and like one doctor for heart and all. And it's too hard, and people are just dying. You can say, officer, it's the biggest need in my country. When I have a degree and I see so many people, we don't have a lot of specialists here for that region. We are compelled to spend a lot of money, just send a lot of money to other countries like China and India and other countries in such as America. We just have to just apply for the visa. We need to apply for visa just to get treatment, which is a very pathetic. I just feel so pathetic. Look, I mean, imagine you're just dying and you have to get a visa to go for treatment. What's this is a pathetic thing, like you can just feel it emotional and you can tell officer, this is what I feel, people when they need and like when they're so dying on the bed and they have to immediately fly to other country when they can't even just do that. But this is a very sad news for my country, but I feel that when I'm a very successful physician, and this is gonna be the best thing that I can offer, and this is why I want to do. Okay, you can say something. This is gonna be very powerful too. Tell me, what is your parents' annual income?
My parents' annual income is 35.
What are your parents doing?
Um, my mother is a businesswoman.
What kind of business she's into?
She is into retail business.
Your eyes are wrong. I'll not give a visa like this. Look at me, just straight, like stare at me.
She is running her own retail business of department store.
Now, what is the business name?
Anjali department store.
And your dad is?
My father is in foreign and he is a manager of
Don't say
manufacturing
foreign.
company.
Say it. Dubai. He's in Dubai and he's working as what?
A manager of manufacturing company.
Don't say manager. No one will become manager. Seriously speaking, no one's gonna be manager. Say something like a supervisor is good, Because I'm so sure. I mean, I know Dubai, okay? So Nepali cannot be a manager. Seriously speaking, managing two people is not a manager. So they're make it like a supervisor, they'll believe it, okay? So make it supervisor, okay? And he's making some justice, and I think you got a visa. Practice with that. Doctor, officer, we need people in Nepal, there's a serious need of it. Something like this, okay? That's what you want to say. I know people, Anjali. They're like a heart surgeon, there are one sometimes. There are like a kidney surgeon, there are 3 people. And those are so busy, and those are also old people. They cannot work. They really want to work. They become surgeon when they're 48, when they're 57, then what's the point of going there? I mean, they don't even know a lot of knowledge now. People are changing every day. And in America, there's a lot of surgeons. In China, there's a lot of surgeons. When I do that, not only my country's people will benefit, officer, but my country's government also will benefit because my country will take a pride on me because I'll be a very successful physician who's got American degree. American degree is really powerful and it's very respected in another country's degree in the world. And when I do this is gonna make differences in Nepal when on my profile officer. So it will really create it. You can say something. All right, that's great. Send the next, please. Okay. Hi. Tell me, why do you want to study in the US?
Well, officer, as I'm planning to pursue my bachelor degree in the field of hospitality, and USA has the strongest economic field in the field of hospitality sector, including different types of curriculum programs and resources. And the most important thing is American degree is respectful throughout the world, so I choose best country within the best certificate.
That's great. And tell me, who will be sponsoring for
So
education?
my father gonna sponsor for my education.
What is your father doing?
He has a business. He is a contractor. He do contracts of making buildings. From that business, like he generate like $35,000 per annum.
Does he have any name of the construction building?
Yes, his name like Kumar Dugani Seva.
You have it, sure?
Yes,
Your
sir.
father's name is Kumar.
Yes, sir.
I know that. I've seen your father's company name.
Yes.
That's good. And tell me now, have you gotten any scholarship from the university?
No, not yet. But the university policy is that after getting involved in university activities, they will provide
What is your GPA?
2.94.
2.94. That's good. And tell me, why did you choose Southeast Minnesota State University?
Well, officer, this consultancy, this university is preferred me by my professor, and I have also checked through from the website, and I found that it has a warm environment friendly welcome for the international student, and it has a different types of curriculum program based on hospitality, and it fit in my budget also, so that's why I chose Minnesota.
That's a wonderful answer. And tell me now, what major are you planning to do?
Hospitality.
And how does that relate with your dream?
Well, officer, since my childhood, I have been passionate about hospitality sector. As I told already, since my childhood, I have been traveling different places and I stay in different hotels. And I feel like the way they serve other people, the way they make other people happy, and from there I have been fascinated. I also want to make other people happy, feel them like they are special. So that's why.
That's wonderful answer. I think you're doing a wonderful job. And tell me what ties you have with your back your home country that will ensure me that you will make you come back here.
After pursuing my bachelor degree in the field of hospitality, the skill and knowledge.
Don't memorize. Don't put the memorize. I don't like memorize answer.
Okay.
Everyone has this with the knowledge and skill that I gain from the United States. I'll come back to Nepal and I'll just, you're not really doing this, sugar.
After
You're not
pursuing
sugar.
my bachelor degree in hospitality, I have a dream that I will establish my.
You don't
own-
have to say out completely my bad. You don't know my answer. Officer, I'll be back in Nepal, and officer, I have this dream. Okay, you don't have to always copy the answer. Come on, say something new, right?
Okay. Officer, I have a dream that I will start my own hotel in Nepal, and I'm also the only son of my family, so that I will return back.
Wonderful answer. And they need me physically and emotionally, officer. They will be there old in their old ages, and also they have the properties that I'll have to take care of. They work very hard. That they really had the saving for all those for them and for me. So, and my dream is again ultimately like I'll be a businessman or if you cannot say entrepreneur, the pronunciation is a word sometimes. They'll say entrepreneur. What is that entrepreneur? I don't understand that entrepreneur. Say it entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.
That's if you cannot say entrepreneur, you don't try to say like entrepreneur. Like so, I want to be a businessman officer. I want to invest in my country, and I want to establish the biggest hotel in Nepal. You can say I want to go to Mustang officer. We have a land there, so I want to start a business there. And Mustang is very powerful. And then, oh, really, you're from Mustang? Take a visa. That's great. All the best. Send the next, please.
Next, I think. Quick thought.
All right. Hello. Okay. Okay, come. Tell me, why do you want to study in the U.S.?
I want to study in United States because of excellent reputation of international American degree, and US has the best resources and biggest sectors, biggest program in every sectors. As my major is health education, United States has the biggest sector in this field, and it will also be a greater opportunity for me to develop my communicating skill, training skill, and it also helpful for my careers.
Which major are you planning to do?
My major is health education, sir.
Okay, what's your dream and how does that connect with your major now?
So my previous study is I completed my diploma in radiology. So during that time, I have seen that people are very much unconscious about their health. So my ultimate goal is to care for people. So I choose this major also. So.
That's great. And why do you want to care for people? Yeah. Why do you want to care for people?
In Nepalese people are I didn't get this.
Why do you want to care people? You don't. Why? Tell me, who will be sponsoring for your education in
My
the US?
parents are doing
What are
this.
your parents doing?
My father is a business owner who actively plays the role of father and entrepreneur, and my mother also helped him in his business. Their annual income is about 60 lakh Nepali rupees, which is around 45,000 US dollar, and they also have a saving of 38,000 US dollar, which will be sufficient to cover my all the tuition fees, accommodation charge, and living expenses.
That's a wonderful job. I think you're doing a great job, but you have to know what you're answering. And if you really don't know that, I don't think there's a chance. But you really have to work really hard for that.
Yes.
Okay, that's all. Send the next, please. All right. Yes, ask me any questions if you got on any questions on the comment section, guys.
So I've done that appointment reschedule appointment mail आउँदैन त्यसको reschedule गरेको.
No. Take the original. That's all for you. So, all right. All right, let me know your questions if you got any questions, guys. And I want you to be respectful. Anyone's commenting here, and you don't have to be really comment if you really don't like it, okay? And we don't want any negative energy on anyone else. And I see a lot of people fighting each other on comment section, and I don't want it at all, okay? If you really don't like anyone, don't comment them, don't fight them. This is not a platform to fight. Make sure you spread the positivity. You're not welcome to spread those bad energy. We'll block you actually if you really want to entertain with the it's not a political forum. It's not a social activism or anything else like you do in your own culture or community or your country. We're not gonna accept it. I'm gonna immediately go and just block your account and just report your account if you just comment about anybody, anything that's bad, and that's gonna be offensive. And I'm not gonna tolerate that, either that to anybody, to your friends, to the one that's on the comment. You're not gonna discuss the politics or any activities or anything else. We talk about visa, immigrations. You're welcome to ask any questions. Welcome to learn from us. You're welcome to take supports. Okay, you're not welcome to ask just comment anything wrong, anything bad or anything else about anything. We're not connected with politics, or we're not connected with any country or government or anybody else. We are completely working with the education field. That's all we do, guys. You're welcome to do that. All right, let's go. Tell me, why do you want to study in the US?
So I'm an IT major, and US provides the best resources and advanced technology in my field. So it will enhance my career in the future.
Right, tell me, what's your dream and how does that connect with the course that you're trying to do right now?
So I want to be an IT manager, and I'm pursuing my master's in information.
Okay, officer, ma'am, so whatever you say. Sir, I have my dad is running a business. He's actually running what is his business? He's got a radio station, right? TV station, media. He's got a media. So I saw the need that he needs a very like somebody who can manage that. My dad isn't getting old in his old age right now. He worked very hard for that company, officer, and I want to manage that in the next level. And if I go to America and earn the degree of what is this, information technology, IT management officer, I think this is gonna really teach me a lot, and this will help me to take my company in an international level. My father worked very hard. He was my company, my dad's company was very famous. It was the number one company. It was the only company that is to build the websites for different companies and different companies in Pokhara a long time ago. So now he's struggling because AI has taken a lot. You can say something, mix it, make it short. And because I know your father, right? So because he is the one who used to make a lot of money with building a lot of websites, and he used to get a lot of calls, and he used to build the website for so many people. So now he cannot. I mean, he can, but there are much better people than him, right? And he also is struggling about IT. That's what he has the dream. And you want to manage the IT. You want to manage the media company. And you have your father. He's got a YouTube channel. They can ask. He does the same answer. You can say, officer, he's got the media company. Officer, he's also video. You can say you don't have to say anything. So he's got a media company, officer. He's got the IT company, and he used to be the popular one. He used to be the only person that could build a website quite a long time ago in Pokhara in Nepal. So but now there's a lot of people who does better than him, and it's because of the he didn't have a really knowledge about IT like I do have, like I want to have. When I have my those IT officer, I really want to support my father's company, and I want to lead that company to next level. Mix it, put that emotion on your heart, and that's what you want to do, right? And when you're speaking so with your heart, when you're speaking right from your heart, when you're speaking emotionally, that's always powerful. People can feel it. People can feel your emotion. Okay, let's just start off. Tell me why. Like, tell me your dream and how does that matter? How does that connect with your program that you're taking right now?
So my father also have media company.
Father, it's good. Officer, since my officer, it starts with my dad. He has a media company, and media company, they build the website. Media company, check it out, okay? Check it out at Google. Look, you can see he's got an IT company. You can say otherwise, because he is the builder of website. I know that for sure. So connect with your personality. Connect with the match it with your personality. Okay, not the fact what it gets or what it leads to or what it builds. It's not like that, but it's how does that connect with you personally? Because I want to go to China, it connects with me. Like, I can say, oh, obviously, if I go to China, I'll just explore that Great Wall of China. I can take some selfie. I can dance with the Chinese. It's not what I'm gonna say. I have to say, I want to go there, because I want to buy laptops. sometimes. I want to go because I have a meeting, I can say sometimes. I want to go because I just want to free up my mind and I want to think something to. I can say anything. But these are the personal answer. When you really feel it, that's when you get a visa. Okay? That's all right. And tell me who is going to sponsor for education for
Some
education?
parents are going to sponsor me.
Why did you choose Webster? Oh, Webster has an affordable fee, and this has a really great program for artificial. This has a great program for IT, computer science, and I know a lot of people who have graduated and who has been successful in it. We can make a little bit story up on it, right? So you can go ahead with that. Okay, but make sure you practice. If you don't practice, it's not gonna be work at all. You need to practice. You need to talk with the people. Right, and okay. So any questions you have for me?
सर के भन्छ आइटी कम्पनी भनेर अनि फेरि मिडियाहरू नाम त खोज्नु मिडियासँग
Did you ever want a IT company?
पहिला मिडिया कम्पनी हुनुभन्दा अगाडि चाहिँ आइटी
So
कम्पनी
he said they have a two companies. Yeah, my father has a two company. Also, he has a media company. He's a multi-industry businessman. You can say that. It's not a businessman. It's a multi-industry businessman. Okay, because he's got a media company. He's got an IT. You can say you don't have to say officer. It starts with my father. He has an IT business. You can say he has an IT business. That officer, we were really popular a long time ago, and he was the only person who could build a website for companies, and also he has a media company now, and so I see he's getting old, and we don't have anyone that can lead that company, but I'm so passionate about what my father does, and that's why I want to do this, and I want to go to America. I want to learn how to manage those business about IT, and with that degree, I want to come back in Nepal and then help my father, and I want to ultimately take over that business on my hand, and I will take this to the next level. You can say that. Okay, that's great. YC city. Which city? Like which city? I have GP 3.9 science. So that's all. You have any questions again? That's all. I'll talk to you. Anyone there, let's send me. All right, everybody. So we're almost done, and we'll just wrap up now. Why this university? I made them a studies fair. I liked me, and they offer me. And why I got. Hey, that's not how you're supposed to explain. And I know a lot of people will just answer like, "Oh, I made the education fair. I went to the consultancy. I went to YouTube." Don't try to bring a lot of answers at once. Make sure you just have a shortcut and shoot answers. Okay, you can say it, officer. I went to the education fair and I visited them, and they recommended me to this university, and also I did my own online personal research, and I found this university with the best university. Two answers are very perfect. Don't just say they told me, that's why I chose this. I know people. I mean, there are people who will just get married just because of their parents told them. They're not ready to get married. And that's not how you're gonna do it now, right? So you make sure you want to have personal decision, personal understanding too. That's what Americans are looking for. But make it short. Don't try to just don't try to say it like you're writing an essay for Canada or Australia. Make it's America. America doesn't want a lengthy answer. America wants a very short and the perfect. Great. Let's talk about America. Why do you want to study in the U.S.?
I went to study US because of the few things. Some of them are US education system is 6 years ahead than other countries, and it focuses on practical rather than theory.
No, don't say that. Everybody has the practical in America, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Europe, Switzerland. Every country's got a practical. So the American degree is really powerful, and it is respected in any other country, and it's an affordable degree. When I have my American degree, when I'm back to Nepal, and when I'm back to Nepal with the American degree, this is gonna help me to. This is gonna open a lot of opportunities for me in my home country. You can say something, okay? So let's start again. Tell me, who will be the one to sponsor for education in America?
Me, myself, and my parents are the sponsors.
What do you do? I mean, how can you sponsor yourself?
Since 2019, I have invested in business, and my mother's on business.
Who will be taking care of the business when you're in the US?
My shareholder will take care of the business.
Who is your shareholder?
We are for.
What if your
shareholder.
business fails?
Relation, sir.
What if your business fails?
No, sir, I had an agreement with them. I had agreement with my shareholder that they will provide me.
What if they fail the business?
No,
You don't want to say that. My mother is a main sponsoring for me, and also I'll be myself as supporting sponsor for me myself will sponsor a little bit for myself because I have my investment in the business, and my team member and my share partners are here in Nepal who will be in charge and who will be running the business here when I'm not here. So after 2 years of my degree in America, I'll come back and I'll run my business again. Okay, this is gonna make a profile strong. Go ahead, say it again. How much your mom making?
my mother on around 25,000.
25,000. Say it clearly, loudly, and proudly. If you do not follow that clearly, loudly, and proudly, you're not going to make any changes. I know a lot of massive restaurants, they're not gonna get visa. You know why? Because they just feel awkward. They have their ages, they're mature already. They feel a little bit bad about giving a wrong answer sometimes, and you don't want to speak, and that's when you don't get a visa. And the undergrads, you talk about anything, yeah, for sure I do. You get a visa. But graduate, you're not getting why, you're not talking, you're not feeling awkward, you're feeling shy, you don't want to do it. Let's try. Who is going to sponsor for education in the US?
So my main sponsor will be my mother since she has running a business, family business from 20 years, and I will be little supporting.
I have also my supporting officer that I have my investment, I have my saving. How much you have saving?
So I have saving of 37,000 US dollars.
37,000 US dollars. That's wonderful. And well, let's talk about your dream after you complete your degree in America. What are your plans after company studies in America?
So since franchise business is many seen in Nepal, I had a dream to run a franchise business. Now I'm running a franchise restaurant. I have a dream to run my own franchise restaurant.
You don't want to say franchise anything. This is not very strong. I want to run a biggest company that I can share my branches. You don't want to say franchise. I want to invest my money. I want to be the most successful businessman in Nepal. I want to be the most successful businessman in Asia, in South Asia at least. That's what you want to say. I want to give a franchise you're seeing a little lowest dream. I want to start my own brand. I want to expand that brand all over Nepal. You can say that. Sounds good?
Yes.
You don't want to say franchise right now. Plan it. Even if you say it, you want to expand your branches. Your brand all over Nepal, all across Nepal. Like we have Yeti brand, Sonam brand, you have CG brand, Golan brand, Agrawal, Sarda brand. You can go ahead like this. Okay. So that's a wonderful job. And let's talk about. Hey, confirm me. Let me just. How can I ensure that you'll come back to country?
Since I had invested in my business.
Officers seems a little bit excitement. I know those officers from retired. They're sick like me. I'm getting sick right now. I can't speak very well. But sometimes officers they had to do the duty, and they're still they look sometimes unhappy even when they're happy because they're getting through some cough and cold. So what are you gonna do on that day? So you had to show some excitement. Okay, make sure you have a positive energy. Okay, officer, this is what I want to do. Be confident about what you do. If you're not confident about what you say, what you feel, who you are, and what you want to become, it's not gonna make it. So it's not just a visa. You will not get anything in the world. Be confident. You can bring a lot. But I want to tell you this. You're progressing a lot than before.
Yes.
When do you interview again?
July 5.
You will do the well. All the best. Send the next please. All right, Bridgeport University is good. It's a good university. I just met the director of Bridgeport University in India just few days ago. Gyanon University is good, but there's a lot of students from India and Nepal. If you want to have a feel like you're in America, then Gyanon will not be the good option for you. All right, welcome here. Let's talk. Can you stand up? Tell me your name.
My name is Bobin Gupta.
Bobin, why do you want to study in the US?
I want to study in US because the USA has excellent reputation of American.
That's a memorized answer, but I know it's a second day in your classroom, but that's okay to do that. It's a wonderful job. But tell me who will be sponsoring my education?
My parents are going to sponsor me for my education and
Alright.
living expenses.
Okay.
My father is in construction side
Mhm.
and my mother runs a grocery shop and we do have savings for my education.
You do have savings. And tell me your parents, what do they do that they make a lot of money?
My as I told you before, my dad is in construction site. He makes 15 to 16 lakhs annually.
Which is equivalent to around 38,000 dollar per year, right? You can say in Nepali or Indian currency or Bangladeshi currency or Pakistani currency, whatever. But you want to convert that in Nepali. Oh, sorry, you want to convert that in American dollar. Like you're in India now. You say like, oh well, obviously my parents are making like a 50 lakh IC per year, which is equivalent to which is equivalent to American dollar. This is much amount of money. All right, that's wonderful. That sounds so confident. You know, you pause sometimes, you make some errors sometimes in your vocabulary, on your pronunciations, anytime. But you're welcome to make that. It's okay. This is not gonna judge. This is not gonna determine you have a bad English. You can't speak. You're not gonna. They're not gonna say this like this. Don't judge on yourself. Don't criticize yourself when people are really happy for you. So you're doing great job, Bobbin.
Yes.
So Bobbin, but you need to remove your, this,
I will remove
okay. So you doesn't look like a student. So what major are you planning to study in America?
I'm pursuing my bachelor degree in computer science.
Computer science. Okay. And
Memorial State
how does that
University.
connect with your dream?
It's connect with my dream because as everyone knows today is technology world, and I want to know from the core why does all industry and all country need the computer in every sector. I want to know for software developing.
Officer, I want to learn about company, and Nepal is a country, developing country. We're just starting at we're just understanding about what is IT and computer and AI. So we need the people, and I want to be like somebody who really knows about it. I want to know, and there's a lot of things that we can do. We have to install in different areas with the AI. You can say computer science and software. You can say it a lot. I mean, like just connect any answers, connect anything with your emotions, connect anything with your heart. When you're speaking right from your heart, you with your feelings, that's always powerful. Okay, you do want to say that. That's what you want to do. Go ahead again.
Okay.
Well, tell me, why do you want to study computer science, and how does that connect with your career goals?
It connects with me, but because when I was in 8th grade, I first saw my computer and it stuck in my mind. How does it work? And I want to know from core in every country, in every sector, why does they need computer? Why computer is compulsory for all
Yeah.
to run their business or to generate AI or software developing, graphic design. I want to know all that from.
Wonderful job. You're doing great job. Send the next now. That's all we do. Send the next. All right. So no gap does not matter. So that's good. Good comment. What about hey, I'm personally not really aware about this Temple University. You might as well Google that up. So it's Webster University January intake. Yeah, it's open for January intake. Webster University. You can contact Beyond Education if you want to apply. You'll get the I-20 within just a week from your wife's university. So say something about Missouri State. Hey, the Missouri State University, good university, but this is located in a remote area. If you, but a lot of people, what I understand, I just made the director of this university, South Samo, and he was saying a lot of people they don't stay at Samo after 6 months or 4 months, and he was very angry about that with the Indian students and Nepali students and Bengali students, and he was like, okay, if they do that from next year, if they're committed for 4-year degree or 2-year, send them. Otherwise, please do not send them. I will cancel their service ID, and they'll be illegal and they'll be deported from America. He was not really happy. Part of the reason students leave that university is because this university is located in a very remote area. That's what it is. And if you're not committed, please don't go to that university, because if they don't change your university or service ID, then you'll be illegal. Oh, hey, it's Lewis University. I'm not even aware about Lewis, to be very honest. Sorry about West Cliff is good university, and check out the living cost. It might not be very good one for Morris. It's a good university. Almost everybody got the visa, from Morris State that our students were applying to. St. Louis, what about Louis State? All right, what about Louisiana? And when I say something good about some universities are really happy that I'm promoting them, guys. And there are a lot of universities that say, oh, I've never seen any consultant that's gotten like 100,000 subscriber plus, and they were after me, and then This makes the difference. And I right now, like the thing that when the university, I'm saying something, oh, that's not a kind of okay university. I've got to be careful about that. I know a lot of universities even were watching me, about what we say about the university. So that's a good university. So Buffalo, it's a good university in New York. And Hardwick College, New York, I'm not really worried about that. I can make money in my own country, then be being slave and some. That's good. I don't know where you're talking to me from. If you are making money, hey, education is not just only about making money. This is about earning degree and respect and changing your status, man. It's not just about making money, right? So it's all right. Um, hey, I'm not sure what you're commenting. I'm gonna remove you, and if you're not really, and what it says, like when you're commenting something wrong or bad, is this is your identity. You need to understand that, because people know what you know. Okay, so it's who you reflect when you're commenting something bad about other people, to other people, anything else. This is who you are. Okay, so and scare. All right, Scare Hard University. This is a good university. Um, okay, and culture. That's okay. That's up to you. All right, and Scare. Okay, and American University. When can I get the US this year? Or if you're qualified enough, I don't think you will be asking such kind of answers questions to me. F1 is for New England University. Is this in F1 questions for new? The questions are same. You can just simply just change the question with the university. Why did you choose this university? With what do you know about this one? That's all the differences. But otherwise, the questions are okay. Questions are okay. University of, I'm not really sure about the university. So what about Boeing Green Cross State University? I am not even aware about that. Thank you guys. That's all I'll do for today. And having low PT is red flag. What's your PT? Let me answer that. That's gonna be my last answer to the question. Just wave. Hey, what's your PT score? Let me know that. Let me know your PT score, and I'm gonna help you on that. Hey, that's a good PDS score. I think if it's for Canada, it's kind of low, but America, it's gonna ask. Don't worry, this is a good PDS score. And sometimes the visa officer will say, you got a low language proficiency score. What are you going to say with that? So on that, what you had to say is your speaking skill will be reflected when you're presenting yourself at the embassy. So that's when you talk with the embassy, okay? 95 degrees, it's okay. But make sure you prepare the presentation. Make sure you do well on the presentation. That's all what it will matter. That's all we do. Thank you very much for everyone. Well, we'll be back to live again tomorrow. Make sure to sign. So if you like it, if you appreciate what we do and how we do, make sure to like, subscribe, and share with your near one and dear one, because we really want to reach 100 million, 1 million subscribers very soon. Thank you very much. Have a great day, everybody.